Welcome to the first episode of Unknown Endeavors, where we will be discussing 3 legends from Alabama. We will begin with Hell's Gate Bridge. Hell's Gate Bridge in Oxford, Alabama is a legend that is surrounded by haunted tales and ghostly encounters. Within Hell's Gate Bridge, there are a couple of other small legends as well. Many years ago, a couple lost their lives on that bridge. They lost control of the car, and it went right off that bridge. It is said that when you stop on the bridge on a dark night and turn your lights off, it is said that a member of the couple will get into the vehicle with you leaving a wet spot on the seat. Due to safety concerns, local officials are using cement blocks to block off the bridge so people will refrain from driving across the bridge. The haunted bridge gets a lot of foot traffic because it is old and falling apart. They don't recommend walking across it. The bridge has earned its name because it is said that if you stop on the bridge and turn around, the road behind you looks like the fiery gates of hell. Next up is Dead Children's Playground. Between 1945 and 1955, the area where the playground now sits was the site of a limestone quarry. The cliffs that surround the playground are not natural and were all formed as a part of the process when the quarry was closed and abandoned. Plant life began to reclaim the land and wildlife along with it. Within a matter of years, the area will have been a natural bushland filled with weeds and trees. In the 1960s, an unknown person made use of the quarries and the thick plant growth for something even more horrific. For a while, children went missing in Huntsville, and when none of the children turned up, people started to get worried. The fears that people had were soon turned into a bigger fear when someone found a small skull while walking through the abandoned quarries. During the investigation, there were a bunch of skeletons recovered, along with corpses from fresher murders. When the bodies started showing up, everything but the memories were removed from people's minds. People were still afraid, but that's to be expected when children go missing. In 1985, 20 years after the horrific events, the quarries and the area surrounding land were turned into Maple Hills Park, and the original play equipment was removed. What can be heard now are children playing, children calling out to each other, their mothers calling their children's names, the playful footfalls of children running. All of these events have been experienced by people who entered the playground after dark. The most active time is believed to be between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m., and the children reclaim the play area that was so rightfully theirs. Last legend is Hugging Molly. In Ableville, Alabama, there is a legend of Hugging Molly. She is said to be a phantom-like figure, about 7 feet tall, dressed in black, with a large brimmed hat. She is also said to be as big around as a bale of cotton. She is said to roam around the streets after dark. The legend says that she will appear to children, squeeze them tight, and then scream in their ear. Other than that, she is said not to bring harm to them otherwise. There are also talks of how she hugged some kids to death. There is a story that says that Molly is the ghost of a woman who lost her child and dealt with the loss by hugging these children. The other story claims that she is a woman in black and is said to haunt the streets of Abbeville, but she is of a different entity. Stay tuned for next week's episode, where we will be discussing Alaska and 3 legends that may creep you out, or they may make you afraid to sleep at night. Thank you for listening to Unknown Endeavors.